Big switch, Draco. I'm up, I'm up.
You are now watching One on One with Tani Renee and Icey Mike. And our special guest today is none other than the one and only can't clone him, Ice Mike.
Yo, Big Ice.
How you feeling today?
I'm thrilled. Good. I'm blessed.
I know that's right. It feels so weird interviewing you and not potting right now.
Right.
It feels
Have to
weird.
switch it up.
It feels real weird. It feels real confessional or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to interview you. I think this will be a great way to launch this new series, the One on One, because we're gonna start bringing some really cool interviews to our world or to our fanship. So I think this will be a great way to kick it off.
Yeah. Nice introduction.
And I think
Bless 'em.
people just really they like your vibe, but they don't know you. So like I think it'll be a good chance for people to get to know you and learn more about them little layers you got.
Yeah, for sure.
Cause there's not a lot about you out in the public period.
No, it ain't.
You just came out of nowhere. Like you gotta kind of have to know you and know where you're gonna be at and then try to guess. Like you is a
Yeah.
really hard person to catch.
You gotta move like a ghost out here, for sure.
What made
treacherous.
you what made you move like that?
Shit, being raised in the rack and being by myself, a lot of the times I can move like a ghost because I don't need no crowd. So if I ain't with folks, them I'll just be in and out. Then, that's the best way to stay alive. Shit. It's really, it really was a survival technique that turned into some clever shit. So you
Yeah.
know how that should go.
Okay. That makes sense. And
Yeah.
now it's like your whole persona.
Yeah, on folks.
I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it. Do you have any advice for newer up and coming entertainers on how to move in these streets?
Yeah, you gotta
Or-
move strategically, man. You can't be out here just loose, shaking ass. Cause motherfucker get up with you for real. Not even shit, the police, anybody. You gotta keep it tight for sure.
Very true. All right. So you is from Chicago, right?
Yeah, right.
71st.
Yeah. Oh, folks, you know it's about. Yeah, you know. 71st.
Who don't know?
71st, big 7-1 shit.
So was you born in Chicago also?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're not a transplant.
Nah, I ain't nothing trans over here.
No comment for future sponsors.
Right. No, I'm saying no, it ain't nothing like that.
All right, that's dope. Okay. So you went to school from day one. Before you could walk, you were a true Chicagoan. Is that the word?
Chicagoan, yeah. Not Chicagoan.
Chicagoan.
That shit sound like some noodles of Chicagoan.
You would probably eat it though.
Yeah.
All right. You see some Chicagoans on the show.
Yeah.
You're gonna cop it. All right. We know. You don't have to tell us. All right. So who raised you?
My grandma raised me.
Aw, shout out to Grams.
Yeah.
Love that.
My nigga OG Ski.
Do you have siblings?
Yeah, I got a lot of siblings.
When you say a lot, like what's a lot?
Like probably 7 to 8 on each side.
Wow. Do you know them all?
Nope. I ain't gonna lie.
Wait, what's the youngest one?
Me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm the youngest on both. I think, yeah, I'm the youngest on both. If somebody out there that's younger than me, I don't know y'all, so I'm claiming it.
All right. So if you have a sibling you don't know, slide in your DMs right now. You gonna answer?
Yeah, I'll actually. Matter of fact, I think I do got a younger sister.
Okay.
And I seen her on the internet, and she blocked me.
Really?
Like, I could have probably helped you or something. I don't know why
Right.
she blocked me, but yeah, she probably ain't my sister.
You know, people sometimes we grow up and we have these different scenarios and the way our world is when we're
My mama
younger.
probably brainwashed her. You know how that shit go.
Yeah, exactly. Like
Turn my daddy to a op. You know how that shit be.
it's definitely probably not personal. Like she probably just don't know better type thing.
Yeah.
But I would be scared to date in a city where I got siblings I don't know.
Right. Yeah.
Like
That's wild as hell. Now you saying that shit.
that'd be concerning. Do y'all look alike or
Right. Shit, I don't even fucking know.
oh my gosh. Okay, so moving on. You got multiple siblings. You're at grandma's house. What is life like for you as a child? Like, what did you?
It was busting. Like I ain't had no bad child. I had a real childhood. When folks, we was riding bikes. We was making basketball crates. We was playing in a fire hydrant. We opened the fire hydrant, all that shit. So it was decent. I always had my own room. I ain't never had to share no room. I ain't never had to really share shit. That's why I became spoiled like this, even as an adult. Like I don't like sharing shit.
Well, you was the baby.
Right.
Usually, the babies is real spoiled. It's the firstborns like me that's fucking.
Yup.
like,
Sucks to be you.
like I'm everybody's like I'm my mama's second husband. I'm my sister's second daddy. Like it's
Yeah.
it's hard out here for a firstborn. Let me tell you
Yeah.
that much. We don't have it as nice as you.
Shout out to you.
You baby.
Firstborner.
Well, when you were younger, was you out here like the quiet person
Hell
or
no, I always been loud. Folks, I always loudest motherfucker in the room, the class clown. I ain't never know how to be cool. Even now I ain't no player.
yeah.
I can't be no I don't keep a shit player. I wear my emotion on my sleeve. I don't give a fuck.
I think that's a good way to be. I
Yeah.
would much rather have somebody in front of my face that's honest and not perfect
Right.
than somebody who's perfect and full of shit.
Exactly. Like it's a
Yeah.
facade. I ain't never lived no fucking facade.
It's a lot easier to live that way too when you're your authentic self. You can move unapologetically
Yeah, for
everywhere.
sure.
You don't have to
Asshole.
think too hard. It's a lot less stress. Like I wish more people understood that.
Yeah.
Was there something that made you or somebody in your life that kind of made you be more authentic, or was it like the fact that you had a good childhood or
Nah, I just always had a lot of personality. So like, and then I don't like to lie because I can't keep no lie up like that. Like I talk shit for sure, or I could say I'm just playing or some shit, but I just always like to be thorough. I mean, motherfucker respect that more, and then it's not even really about somebody else's perspective. Shit, it's just for me. Shit, I just got to keep that shit a buck.
we need more people like you in this world?
Yeah, for real, because that shit'll be better than that.
It really would, cuz when you're really sad, you're real sad. When you're really happy, you're really happy. It's no faking the funk. Like it's a lot easier to maneuver when you just being genuine. I
Yeah.
think when people are out here faking happy, not really happy,
Yeah.
they
Faking the
make it
funk. That's what
exactly
they all do. They want to make it look like some shit. That's why people can't be aspiring to be like nobody else or their lifestyle or their relationship because that shit don't be what y'all think it is. You
never.
gotta live your own shit and just go to the top. That's
Exactly.
all.
Well, that's good. Like I'm glad that you have that motif. That's obviously why I rock with you so tough because I think we
Likewise.
share that. Like neither one of us are the type of people that sugarcoat anything, and it
You
may come
can't.
out.
I mean, you might
Yeah,
finish last, but at least you finish.
it's true. It's very true. Like one thing's for sure, you're gonna always know how I feel, even if it's not perfect.
Yeah,
You
for
know,
sure. I can't hold my tongue.
me
I
neither.
I'll leave a situation before I not say something.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. So did you ever have, you know, a moment in your childhood where you just knew you was gonna be X, Y, and Z when you grew up?
Yeah, at first I wanted to be a lawyer.
All right. I can see
That's what
that.
that's was my kindergarten. Like, what do you want to be when you grow up? A lawyer. And then I started getting in the streets and started needing a lawyer. So that shit went all the way left. But yeah, at first I wanted to be a lawyer because I liked the argue and I thought that shit was cool at first. But as I got older, that dream got farther and farther out of my reach.
I feel like you would be a great lawyer, though.
Yeah, I don't know why I argue with everybody. I argue with my grandma,
You
my
literally do.
exes, kids, strangers. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna argue. I don't give a fuck. And it don't make me no never man. I don't hold no grudges, so I argue and walk off like ain't shit happened.
I'm the same way. I like to just get it out and then move on
Yeah,
and then hold on to it. Like, I don't care. Like, I could, have a real, whatever scrimmage with somebody and then I'm cool. Like, after
yeah,
that, like, once we get what our piece out, we're good.
yeah.
As long
It
as it
ain't
makes
even no.
sense.
Yeah, it ain't no
Yeah.
continuing static. It is what it is, bitch.
You think that's a cultural thing or is it like a personality thing?
What?
Just being able to get your thoughts off and move on. Because, a lot of
Nah, it
people
ain't
hold.
cultural. It's personal because
Yeah.
a lot of motherfuckers could be claiming a certain group or a same certain type of lifestyle, and they'll hold a grudge. And you could be the same that whole certain group and the same type of lifestyle. You could not give a fuck after
Yeah.
some shit. So I think everybody different.
I agree. So you said that at one point you decided to not be a lawyer, or it was the decision made for you because of lifestyle? Like you said,
It
you.
just started becoming, excuse me, it started becoming more and more far fetched. Like, fuck this shit. It went from what do you want to be when you grow up? When they stopped asking me, I stopped wanting to be that shit. You in kindergarten, first grade,
Yeah.
missing teeth and shit.
So you think it was like the type of leaders you had in your school, like type of teachers, public
Hell
figures,
no.
or like they just, activities and stuff like that change? Or
Nah, shit influence reality.
when you say influence in reality, what do you mean by that? Like, it's got to be an age that you're thinking about when you're talking about the shift. Like, how old were you when you started to be a man, or when you thought you was a man?
I don't know, like 12, 13. See, I was always bad, but I wasn't like never disrespectful. So I had behavior problems, but I wasn't cussing teachers and shit out. Storming out of classrooms, no wild ass shit like that.
When
I
you
was
say,
disrupting that motherfucker though.
yeah, because you said he was the class clown.
Yeah, for sure.
I know I was bored in school. Like,
Yeah,
I didn't realize until I got much older that I was really a jerk because I was just so bored that I just wouldn't shut up.
yeah,
And then me not shutting up was distracting to other people that really wanted to learn.
yeah.
And I didn't realize that that was me being rude until way, way, way older. I just thought everybody was, like
Yeah.
as bored as me.
Cause
Like,
I when in the '90s and shit in grammar school, if you was quiet, your ass was weird. You was labeled as weird. You probably weren't weird. You probably was unique. You probably had uh what's that shit called now? That everybody claiming.
autism.
Yeah.
Or
In
they
the
could have
'90s,
been
there wasn't
like
no autism
observant.
though.
Could have been observant. Like,
Yeah, they put you in a slow class, anything, but I was in the front of the class. I was cracking jokes. I was having a time in that motherfucker.
are you still like? Do you have childhood friends still that you still cool with?
Yeah, hell yeah.
That's cute.
All my day ones since we was 12. I got a lot of new friends that came along, but my day ones, we still rotate. Couple of them dead, couple of them in jail, but the love there.
Yeah. So if you could go back and tell your 12-year-old you anything, what would you tell yourself? Would you give yourself any advice or?
Nah, just bust. Shit. Keep living how you live it, little nigga go crazy. I ain't do I don't feel like I did shit wrong. I ain't never did nothing I can't come back from. So it's busting.
Yeah.
Folks.
I think it's probably because I could be stepping over here, but it sounds like you was raised right.
Oh yeah, my grandma was super thorough. She told me to always call any adult Miss or Mister. She said, don't
Yeah.
call no adults by their first name. She told me to run away from trouble. She used to give me like a whole script, like, say I gotta pee, or nah, man, I ain't. Like, she used to give me a fucking way to say the shit and seem cool instead of just saying, no, I'm not with it. Like,
That's
uh,
cute.
boys in the hood on the, hey, yo, Doe, let me out. On my Cuba Gooding Jr. shit. But yeah, she used to say run away from trouble, and she used to say it's easy to get in trouble, but it's hard to get out.
That's
And
true.
I used to listen to her ass and still go outside, still do the same shit until I learned my motherfucking lesson.
I think that's the thing with parenting. Parents gotta give options, like sometimes, and they gotta set expectations, but be realistic.
Right.
Like these things could really happen, and when they do, this is how you should move, and then give you opportunities to fail.
Right now, they be old school as hell. Then you gotta realize we being raised like fucking 2 to 3 decades apart. So the
True.
shit that they went through and the shit that shit ain't the fucking same. So the parenting gotta change with the time.
I would say, especially in your environment, like I don't know a lot, but I know what I know. And from what I understand, the environment in your particular area, Chicago, there was a shift. And then there's like another shift happening now
Right. Yeah, the short is
when,
crazy.
things are just way different. And I'm sure grandma's shift was, different.
Right. See that just in the little 20 years since we was kids to the 20 years that these niggas kids, these little motherfuckers, 14, 15, they robbing, they
Yeah.
carjacking, they shooting, they got all these high powered ass weapons and shit. And when we was 14, 15, we was still going to the ring. We was worried about girls trying to go get the Jordans and shit like that. And we wasn't even looking at no drugs. But
Yeah. Playing outside.
yeah, we had bikes and shit. But
What
I
do you
don't
think
know.
it was? Like, what do you think?
The culture, the
Yeah.
influence, the music, the
Music.
drill scene smoked Chicago too. I ain't gonna lie. It made it popular, but it made that shit like a real war zone. It made it cool to smoke a nigga and rap about it, shit like that. Like we got like one of the most disrespectful cities in America. So
You think more disrespectful than like the New York or East Coast battle rapper type people?
I hear you more disrespectful because they battle rap and they talking shit, but a motherfucker smoke your homie and the nigga that actually killed your homie will rap and say, yeah, I'm smoking your homie pack and woo out the band. And you even got the dumb motherfuckers that'll get a story of what happened. Like, yeah, caught your homie on that G block. He ain't getting coming back. So, I don't know. But there's a lot of motherfuckers before they time investing in their crab, all shit, but it's just so corrupted. So, I don't know.
It really is. I mean, when you say corrupt, I feel like a lot of that stuff is the government too.
Oh,
Because some
yeah.
of this stuff is people reacting to things. Like they're
Yeah.
reacting to their environment too now.
Yeah.
People don't go out and rob for no reason. They need
Yeah,
something.
I ain't no, I don't give a fuck that much. I ain't no super, um, what's the fucking word? Conspiracy theorist. So
Yeah.
I feel like it is what it is. Shit. If it look like
Yeah.
it, it is it. Shit.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Ain't much we could do about it for real.
Nah.
It's
Fuck that
all we could
shit.
do is just move around.
Exactly. Remove yourself. And that's
Yeah,
what the fuck I do. I'm not
exactly.
finna be in no store complaining, no city, no relationship, no car. I'm removing myself from all that shit.
Exactly.
Well, folks.
I think that's the best way to be. So, when you talk about drill music, what was the first song or artist that you heard? How old were you when you were exposed to drill music?
I was probably like 18, 19.
Okay.
Yeah, I was younger. 18, 19, probably 17.
Was it like a moment or a record that you just fell in
Nah,
love
I was
with?
this nigga Pack from Dro City in Chicago. This nigga Pack. But I ain't know it was drill rapping because he was the first motherfucker. Like I ain't know it had no name and none of that shit.
Yeah.
But it was him, and that's when I first heard that shit. Like like talking that shit. But I want to say even Bump. you could really say he like one of the forefathers because he was talking that shit, that robbing,
Yeah.
that opposition. He was talking that shit in '03, '04 back then, '05. You know, he talking that shit. He had Kanye on Smack. Motherfucker probably don't even know Kanye was on Smack.
Yay, I feel like doesn't get the credit for
Nah,
a
he
lot
don't
of
because
things.
Kanye came up through the slums. For real. He was in that shit on folks. He probably wasn't participating, but it was around.
I think certain people have a certain level of protection about them. Like,
Yeah, that's what it
like
was.
I
Probably had
guarantee
a
you,
wild, what is it called, image consultant or some shit like that.
or like a friend or a mentor, OG, just say, listen, no, you is
Right, but
not finna
what's
do
the
this.
people called that the label appoints to you?
Like an A&R or like, no, like a publicist, manager.
Like an image. What the?
That's your PR person.
Right, yeah, that's
Yeah.
yeah.
You think Kanye got a PR person?
He did. He had to back
Oh,
then though.
maybe so.
You gotta realize how cool he was. He was cool, but you see, as he got more and more in his craft, he started saying, "Fuck that shit."
I think he always kind of, I think,
That's what I'm saying. He
yeah,
always had it, but he started
yeah.
releasing that shit. Like that's what I'm saying. So he had to come out on some Dr. Daz.
He
Yeah,
definitely had
college
like,
dropout. Yeah, he
I
wasn't no
think
gangster rapper, but he still was who he was though.
he always was. I think his mom was big on that.
Right, that thing too. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, though that's so drill rapping. But back like what you saying, drill rapping. Yeah, probably was Pat because they call him the four. You know what I'm saying? But Bump been talking that shit though, so
You
you
think
could call that drill rapping. It just a lot of motherfuckers couldn't come with that shit. Wasn't nobody come with that shit. It was Bump, Twister, Kanye. They wasn't saying that shit. Common definitely wasn't talking that shit.
so? If you don't know what drill rap is, how would you describe drill rap?
Man, drill rap is op music, man. That's really what it is. It's about being in tour with a certain group of motherfuckers and you getting your get back, you killing who you gotta kill, you riding, you gang banging, you just getting wild. That's what drill rapping is. It ain't nothing nice about that shit. I'm not no fucking drill rapper.
I was gonna
I never
say,
dissed the dead, none of that shit. I talk, I'll be on some player shit. I like to get money. I rap how I talk. So I'll be on some cool, like I'm like a mixture between Mace and, some laid back, like on some AZ type shit. But
I was just gonna say, I've listening to your music, I've never heard you on that kind of stuff.
hell
Like,
nah,
you
folks.
definitely reference certain things
Yeah.
because I think it's really hard not to.
Yeah, for sure. Cause it's there. It's here.
Yeah.
Whatever
But
you
what
see.
was that, like a decision you made, like a conscious decision not to do that type of
I wasn't
music?
jumping on the wave.
Okay.
Cause that's what a lot of niggas did, folks. Niggas weren't rappers or gangbangers, but they seen what was hot and they seen what a motherfucker do. So now you got a motherfucker that ain't never split the motherfucker in their life. A person now you talking about he smoking this, smoking that, and you see the shit with the rack, and you motherfuckers gonna laugh and think this shit funny, but a lot of niggas dead cause them playing on the motherfucking songs, acting like they
Mm-hmm.
somebody who they want. So all y'all favorite rappers and upcoming artists that's cause they was playing and the motherfucker got up with their ass. You
It's
can't
true.
talk that shit and not walk it, cause a motherfucker don't care who you is. And it'd be a motherfucker that kill you that you don't even know. A
Yeah.
motherfucker kill you, they be like, hey, big bro, I got fool ass right here. Woo. Motherfucker kill you for points.
Yeah. That's just
So
sad.
that's why I ain't never get caught up in all that shit, man. Motherfucker, we do our thing on our block and we handle shit how it's supposed to happen. And that's that. Ain't nobody finna be rapping about that shit. That's how you get everybody indicted. That's how you get niggas smoked. All
Right.
type of shit.
I agree with that.
So
Definitely
I'm a
keep
fan
it.
of it, but I'm not no motherfucking drill rapper. I'm not.
I love that for you.
Folks, I love that for myself. Oh, folks, I love none of that shit. I don't even smoke weed, let alone no motherfucking rappers. What that commercial? I smoke fools like you on a b-ball court. Oh, folks.
So, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
M's. That's all I see. I don't give a fuck if it's in another fucking country, the same country, cities. It's just M's everywhere. I'm gonna be a walking movement. Motherfucker don't know my name.
I love that too. Same.
Yeah, just simple M's. That's all. M's.
Is there anything that you want to do or that you're working on right now?
As far as what?
Anything like work wise? Like, how are you going to get to those M's?
Oh yeah, shit. I'm networking a lot, and I got like a lot of rich homies. So shit, they throwing me the game. You know, I'm a student right now. I'm a late bloomer, but I'm gonna be there. Shit, I'm gonna definitely get that. I'm just waiting my turn, and then doing the shit that I got to do behind the scenes. Make the bag get real big. Start making real strategic investments, shit like that.
I definitely agree
Fuck
with
with the
that.
legal money, go crazy.
I'm starting to realize like the older I get, it's your company really is,
Yeah, for sure.
a sum of what you are. They say if you take the closest people to you and you average their income, that's your income. So, if a lot of people want to be
That's cold.
cool and have, all the coolest people around that's going to all these places. And my thing is always like, what are we celebrating? Because
Exactly.
a lot of people are
But
outside,
it outside
Thursday,
be lit
Friday,
though.
Saturday, and
The
Sunday.
liquor, the bitches, the lights.
Yeah.
Then they play my song in the club, and I ain't even no famous rapper yet. So that shit do be fun. That shit could be real appealing, but when reality smack your ass and that bank don't look like it look, or them bitches start looking different in the morning, you be like, yeah, I need to slow down. On folks, you be like, nah, what I do? So
No, for real. Do you have any money tips that you'd like to give to anybody trying to hustle or
man, save your fucking money. Simple as that.
all right.
Cause that shit go away so fucking quick. You go from saying, damn, oh, this ain't shit but 1,000. It ain't nothing but 1,000. It ain't nothing but 1,000. Now you want something under 1,000. Now you start counting because you running through, man, save your fucking money. I don't care what you do. If you got a job, you trapping, you cracking, you finessing, you sports betting, say that shit. That's it.
I
They
definitely
don't tell you
agree.
to say that shit. They always tell you to spend it. Say that shit. This shit, all this shit be overrated. It look nice, but shit overrated. Say your cake, man.
Speaking of looking nice, okay, because everybody knows you for the ice.
Right.
So obviously that's never gonna stop, right?
Nah, it
Or
ain't
you
gonna
think you're
stop.
gonna go like J. Cole and turn in the
Yeah, nah, ain't no
jewelry
motherfucking J.
and just be regular Mike
Cole.
instead of Icy
Nah,
Mike?
I'm gonna get icier. I'm gonna change my name to Icier, Mike. Oh, folks,
Okay,
I
okay,
need some razors to get real glamorous in this motherfucker.
okay. So what brought upon like the jewelry? Like what was the inspiration for
I
that?
always liked jewelry, even as a baby. Like I used to cry to my grandma, like put my gold chains on and shit. Like I got a baby picture with a gold rope on. I ripped them off,
Uh-huh.
and I always had like silver chains and shit in high school and shit. I had like 2 or 3 silver chains. I had grill chain. I'm the only nigga in grammar school with a grill.
Are you gonna go back to grills?
I might. I don't want to get no rip outs. I might get a grill. Cause forever my homie Nooch, we was thinking about getting some grills too on just some random shit.
Even just a little one. I was even thinking about getting one.
Yeah, on folks. I just
Nothing
just come out of
crazy.
nowhere. Yeah.
Just a
I
little
like
bit.
grills. Ice these motherfucking teeth out. I ain't getting them rip outs though, cause I don't even need no veneers now, so I'm
Yeah.
not finna fucking shave my teeth down. What the fuck on?
I don't blame you for that at all.
Yeah, that shit look like it's painful as hell.
Is there anything that you have in mind that you like a perfect piece that you want to design or you just,
I
fly
think
on the
my next
fly?
piece gonna be I'm gonna get Nooch. I'm gonna get his name or something.
That would be nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna get Nooch, but I'm gonna switch it up so it don't look like somebody else. But it's definitely gonna be like a memorial piece of some shit for folks,
Yeah,
for my brother.
that would be fly. Aw.
Yeah.
So whenever you're having a low moment, is there anything that keeps you going or what's that thing that gets you up in the morning to continue to conquer the day, to continue to work on these M's?
Shit. The the probability of failure. Shit, like if I don't do nothing, if I don't try to be nothing, I'ma just be regular a failure out here. So just knowing it's a possibility of me not succeeding make me want to succeed even more. Like
Yeah.
if you just knew you was straight, you was born into money, or a bitch got a sugar daddy, or a nigga got a sugar mama, like you cool. You ain't even got no drive because you gonna get your cake regardless. But when you know you gotta go out here and get that shit on your own, man, that make you appreciate it more. Make you, try to strive for it. So just knowing I could be unsuccessful make me want to be successful.
Yeah.
And I feel like nobody never said no shit like that. I'm really good for saying that on
You was
folks.
definitely a goat.
As I think about it, that was some cold shit, folks.
It was definitely goat.
Mark that shit, put that shit on some shirts, folks. Icey Mike once said,
We definitely got to get some merch coming for
on
real.
life.
Anything else in the works? Anything else coming outside of the merch? Any jewelry lines? Any more music? Any
Nah,
more
I'm pushing my
projects?
single. I'm up.
Yeah.
Got some other shit. Finna shoot the video. Then me and you got this pod shit. We trying to go to the top with this.
Yep.
Then my homie told me stop buying jewelry, so I'm finna buy a couple trucks, put them bitches on the road, do some shit like that.
That would be fly. Definitely. Definitely looking forward to the next year. Is there any last words or any other thoughts that
No,
you
man, shit. Just get the money, live life, man. This shit short, man. Mental health is real. If you going through some shit, find somebody to talk to because they damn near can relate to everything you saying. And
Facts.
shit, stay out the way. I ain't gonna try to make it sound cool. Stay the fuck out the way, man. Especially if you ain't built for this shit. Stay the fuck out the way. Cause a motherfucker will paint your ass and don't get no fuck. Paint your ass to go buy some more perks. So,
Yep.
and I'm from the rack, nigga. I got places in multiple cities. It's the same result. Don't think you go in a motherfucking city acting crazy. They will smoke your ass too. And your family will try to see how they can fly your body back in that fucking box. So I always think about that. Because at the end of the day, when you dead and gone, you leaving a burden on your people. So stay out the way. Stay out the fucking way. I ain't gotta tell you motherfuckers get money because if you want money, you gonna get it.
Amen. Amen. Well, that was it, I believe, for our first one-on-one with Tani Renee and Icey
Bussin'.
Mike. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
It's been real. Thank
No
you.
boring people. No boring niggas, no boring bitches.
Who's your dream guest for the one-on-one?
Dream guest. Me and you probably gonna agree. Kanye, if we blow up,
Oh yeah.
Kanye or yeah, Kanye be crazy to talk to him about shit that they ain't asking him.
Yeah.
Being a cut. It's raw to pick a genius, man. You want to come on some raw different shit like Joe Rogan and then you don't want to
Yeah.
come just steady glamorizing the poverty or the Instagram bitches and we ain't worried about the wrong shit. We trying to get that cake.
Big facts. I'm open to talking to all types of people on the
Yeah.
one-on-one. I'm really excited for the one-on-one. Like, I think the one-on-one is gonna bring a whole new side to the pod too.
Yeah.
Like, I can't wait. We got a lot of cool stuff coming up. So it's only up from here, obviously.
Yeah, it's up. It's busting. We going up like a rocket ship.
Yep. Yes, indeed.